What?
It's just something about you singing while being like...
Welcome to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design. We are here with Devotion.
So this is a game where, I don't know the plot exactly, but we're going to be exploring a creepy hotel.
Yes.
The game's currently in alpha, but we picked it up off of Game Jolt.
Made by?
Dead Bite Studios. So I encourage you guys to check out the alpha after you see our run through it and kind of get your feel for it yourself. And who knows how frequently they update it, so it may be changing frequently. My dear, come to our old hotel tonight. I'll be waiting for you. Signed, William H. June 19th, 2016.
Huh. Interesting.
Are we in... Was that like a bus station?
Oh, yeah, sorry. We were in a bus station,
okay.
so we already came here.
So basically, there's no escape.
Yes.
Just, dropped off here, and now there's no going back.
Right.
Are those like moons?
These are like... It feels very Blair Witch.
That's what I was gonna say. It seems like, it's some like weird wooden like icon.
Yeah.
Which is what they do in Blair Witch. I mean, this is inherently less creepy than Blair Witch.
Also, maybe move this from the entrance of your hotel.
But then they wouldn't be able to show you the tutorial, Eddie. How else would you learn how to crouch?
Do you think they should have it there then, if it kind of breaks the whole being in front of a hotel? Should they remove it?
I think that they could have probably done something similar with how we enter the hotel, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I don't think it's that bad.
No.
I'm glad you called.
What happened?
I received a letter today from my dad.
Okay, so we're Amanda.
We are Amanda.
Gone for 5 years.
Missing isn't the same as dead.
Truth.
Ooh, my.
Been a long time. You're gonna
Oh, okay, so her father's been missing.
Mother asked me
Yes,
to head
just
to the
missing.
hotel of
I mean,
the
Jeff
family.
only said gone for 5 years.
not considering going there, right?
I mean, gone for 5 years often implies dead.
Oh my goodness.
You made enemies with the wrong
Who
people.
have we made enemies with?
I've never been so scared, but it might actually be my dad. I have to go there and find out.
No, you don't. You're clinging to a ghost. I won't let you walk.
I thought that was something. Just like one of the particles. Oh, God. I need to find another way in. All right.
As much care
Right.
when I gave him the chance.
Can I pull this
Okay,
off?
so, well, I guess this sort of speaks to the tree blockading the path. This seems pretty abandoned.
Yeah, it's
like,
pretty
boarded up and old and...
Yeah.
I mean, like, the path to the building actually seemed pretty nice. I was like, oh, wow, this is a fancy place, dang.
And to be honest, I bet Amanda is aware generally of who William H. is, and she's probably just like,
William's her
I know-
father.
what?
William's her father.
I'm sorry.
That's who she got the note from.
Oh, my bad. I missed that. Anyway, she probably knew that this hotel was abandoned.
At least, presumably, William H. is her father.
Yeah.
But then why would he have signed it William H. and not, like, Dad? Maybe
Yeah.
it's, like, to really reinforce that it is that person.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know if William H. is actually her dad. Where'd you get that from?
Because she said she got a note. That was the note.
Yeah, she said, what if it's my father? So she doesn't know if it is.
Here I am.
Well, yeah, but she knows her father's name,
I just
yes,
wish I
which
could
would be William H. That's why she would assume it probably is her father, unless it's someone impersonating him. Do you see what I mean?
But
Why else would she assume it's her father? Because
there's a ton of backstory that they just poured onto us right here. Clearly,
there's-
she's been looking for him for a while.
Yeah,
So.
there's implied backstory.
Yeah. Let's click to drag and move the boards.
So, like, physics-y.
What?
What boards, though?
What boards?
Oh,
these
those?
boards. These boards. Gave me that a little
There's
bit late.
something underneath there? Maybe it gave it to you early. Maybe there's boards up there that you have to move.
Oh, maybe it did.
Isn't that the way
I
outside?
don't want to go back on that. Oh, wait, my bad. Yep. I was thinking it was at this door. Blocking this door.
Oh, maybe that's why it told you that.
Interesting.
Okay, so that's definitely some kind of like occult. Oh, it's
Oh, I'm
those boards.
sorry.
Edward.
I'm so bad at games.
Okay, so there's a bit of like
Yeah.
simulated physics.
Oh, let me just take this trash out real quick. No. Do my dad a favor. Take out the trash, because I never did when I was at home. Anyway. I'll be the daughter you always wanted me to, Dad. I'm sorry. All right. Ooh, all right. I actually didn't really want. I was hoping that door was also blocked. I kind of wanted to see what else was in the staircase, but
Yeah, I mean,
I made my choice.
The nature of level design is you just kind of poke and prod until you find a path, never knowing what's. I mean, we're wandering aimlessly right now. We have no idea where we need to go.
There should be a here marker.
I suppose, yeah, that would be useful.
Just on this, at least. Not in the map you actually have.
Well, I mean, what doors are next to us?
Dad.
Okay. What doors are next to us? Well, let's see.
Well, not the stair.
Yeah,
well,
no,
I guess
I know.
maybe that's on there. Storage, stairs. Oh, maybe we're probably by stairs A or B.
Yeah.
Unless those are like Grand Hall stairs. I think those are probably where we are.
We're stair B. Yeah, I think we're stair B. Because what is this? This is room.
So where do we want to
201.
go?
Hold on. Well, I'm gonna go down this hall, and not get murdered.
Oh, and just find like another stairwell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's. I love the animation. It's like it's fun. It's kind of creepy. I won't budge either. What?
Okay, so barred out and locked. All right. More bars.
More bars?
Well, those are definitely bars.
We didn't encounter bars yet, though.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It's fine. Whoop.
Oh. Some.
Oh,
Aw.
throw it.
Why give us some physics objects and not all physics objects?
Especially when it comes to pots.
I guess the one benefit of that, though, would be that imagine if every pot could be picked up and thrown.
This is exactly the place I would never go to at night.
But if we could interact with everything, then suddenly everything could hold a secret or an answer.
Yeah.
Whereas only things that we need to interact with being interactable means that when we find it, we know that we need to.
Yes, but what if you can interact with anything and break anything that you throw on the ground, and that creates noise and brings the killer towards you?
Sure. That would be interesting. That's assuming that there is even a killer.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I just assume there is one because this is creepy as hell. Oh.
It does do a really good job at setting up an atmosphere.
Does that say something?
I think that's just like...
No.
Yeah, I don't think it says anything. It's just scratchy.
Oh, the note that's next to the...
Name Jonathan Capiro, age 20, Las Vegas. Weekly report number 1. This is 2012. I am reborn. While wandering aimlessly through life, looking for some meaning, Mr. Hawksworth has come in to me and given me a reason to believe better days are to come. Believe better days are to come. He brought me to this place. It was once a hotel, but now it houses my hopes for a better future. He gave us these sheets so we can write our thoughts each week. He didn't tell us why, but he doesn't have to. He claims that as long as we follow his steps and never leave the safety of this church, we will ascend to paradise once our earthly stories come to an end. I chose to follow him and enter his church. So, cultish.
Yay, cult!
Definitely cultish. I mean, like, it's a hotel remade into a church to house these people.
It's the cult of Amanda. Anyway, sorry. No.
I'd be really sad if that were true.
So William E. Hawks. Ow.
Just jump hit yourself with the door.
I love that. Did she actually react to it?
I don't think so. No. It just like freaked out the camera. Ah.
Oh, it's the...
So the door physicsed you out of the way.
Yeah, and the sound was the creaking of the door. It kind of sounded like a woman screaming a little.
So
It's just understandable.
Weird comparison, but sure. Are we backtracking now, or is this...
Well, that was that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we are backtracking. Is there anything through the window? Do you not want to look through the window?
Okay.
Oh, there totally is something through there.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, that's another... Can you crouch and see something? Oh, what is it? That looks like the inside of a building.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be. Yeah, so do you think that do we need some kind of antagonist chasing us for the game to be compelling?
No, I don't think we do at all. No, this is suspenseful enough.
it would almost ease the suspense if something were chasing us, because then we have like something tangible to like
know that it's there. It's like right now, I don't know shit.
Yeah, because we don't know anything about
You know what, I guess
what's
I'll just
happening.
Go up the stairs then, eh? Go up a floor.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, because there's nothing chasing us right now, so it's just like.
Well, all right, we can't go back out there.
Really?
Yeah, I guess the lack of a response is indicative of the game being an alpha, but
Well, yeah, that's fine.
it's a puppy.
Little poocher.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up pupper.
It'd be funny if she blinked when I looked at that. Oh, good. Oh, good.
I mean, goats are not inherently bad. It is a little weird,
That
though.
is a devil goat. It's a straight up devil goat.
Do you know why devils are an icon of like Satan worship?
Not really.
It's for the same reason that like old Christianity referred to Jesus as the Lamb of God, because goats were a traditional sacrificial offering for the old deities, including Christianity.
Oh.
But Jesus, and I'm not like preaching Christianity, I'm just explaining, Jesus was the ultimate sacrifice. That's why they call him Lamb of God.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the same thing with like satanic worshiping. It was the same thing for all types, a huge portion of religions in back in those days. Oh, so goats became a symbol of sacrifice.
Yeah.
The animal that you kill to offer to the gods. And for some reason, it kind of became synonymous with a lot of like satanic worshiping, which is not. It's not totally. Oh yeah, maybe you have to open. But it's not like just because a goat was sacrificed doesn't make it a satanic thing. A lot of imagery depicted like satanic stuff, or like Satan as having like a goat head.
Right.
But I don't know much more beyond that because I don't study Christianity.
Yeah.
Or Satanism?
Satanism. That's the one.
Oh yeah, this will probably open one of those doors. Because some of them said they wouldn't budge, but some of them, one of them might have been just locked.
The last one.
Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, a little bit of the tiny bit of religious information that I know.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the gist of it.
Oh God, fuck this.
Ooh, what is that? Was that a door?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just a cloth.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Do you think there's something under it?
There's a coat rack is under it.
Yeah, but like, what if it seems a little big to just be a coat rack, right?
It's a coat rack. I mean, people have long coats. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Oh man,
Hello,
I love the constant suspense.
Oh my goodness. Yep, we need one of those here.
This
You like
this level design though.
You like this maze?
Yeah,
This is deliberate.
This seems a little silly. I mean, like, I get that they're just trying to keep us in this room longer and kind of build the suspense, because it's like, it's feeding off of that, like, this is a large open space. Oh.
Okay.
It's a large open space. We're not able to navigate it freely, but being in this large open space just feels naturally uncomfortable.
What?
Isn't that why you're here?
How do you know that?
I know everything about you, Amanda. Everything.
Cult of Amanda.
The Amanda cult. She's come to save us. We're all dead already. You came 3 years too late. I'm sorry.
What if it was actually something like that?
Ow, ow, ow. God.
One of these
damn it.
times you're going to open the door and the monster will be behind it, but we're going to miss it because you're going to be slapped in the face by the door. And then you're going to die.
Going to be like, well, this is a good thing you're going to die.
Well, yeah, then you're going to die and you're going to be like, but what killed me? Was it the door? And I'll be like, yeah, probably.
That's a different door.
That's a stairwell door.
It's a different door.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. But it is a stairwell. Those open windows are good. I like that.
Yeah.
So, like, we can tell that the windows are open because the breeze is going through.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't see what's on the other side. Ooh. But those open windows, not only does that motion, it picks up on our peripheral vision, right? So it kind of freaks you out because you're not looking directly at them. And any kind of movement like that, don't trust him. I mean, obviously.
Oh my.
So that peripheral movement is like our like fear response, like our defense response, like survival response is what I'm trying to think of. We see things moving and we're like, what is it?
It's exactly what I don't want to go into.
But
this is exactly what I don't want.
It pairs with the possibility of there actually being something on the other side of that window.
Right.
That's what made like Resident Evil 1 scary, right? Was that dogs would start jumping through windows, and suddenly windows were a nightmare scenario in that game.
Yeah,
it was good. It was great.
Wait, which Resident Evil?
That was the first one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, like they did it throughout the whole franchise, but like
I remember it specifically in 3.
I never played 3. I really need
Which
to.
was the really awesome one on GameCube? Wasn't it
They
3?
remastered the first game on GameCube.
Oh, okay, yeah, fuck that.
Flickering lights are always good. Flickering lights. Resident Evil 3 was the Nemesis one, the one with the giant dude that you couldn't kill.
Who just leaves 2 cantaloupes at the end of a hall? I'm just kidding, they're pots.
I keep seeing every time you move the mouse around, you lift it up a little bit, and the red light glares off the TV, and I keep thinking it's like a red eye. I'm just like,
Oh, jeez. Oh, the mouse? Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's just like, woo.
I mean, this is probably fine.
I can't. Why am I going down this way?
Because you don't have many options. We're only going to find out what's on the other side if we go.
Fucking hell, man.
One of my favorite moments with you so far was when we played Delirium, and that cellar opened up. That Jesus imagery right there. But the cellar opened up, and I was like, oh, all right, I'm just going to go down there. And you were like, whoa, okay, we're doing this. All right. This is why I'm happy that you're playing this one, because now you have to struggle.
I can't get by a bunch of cardboard boxes? Really? They probably have stuff in them.
I would love if you, like, started trying to push it and something just, like, horrible.
Just like a shadowy hand just... Oh! Oh my god, I'm such a little... Oh man.
It's good. I'm into this.
I didn't think it was gonna open. Okay, mirrors? Let's do it. Fucking
we
mirrors,
can't see
bro.
ourselves.
Come on.
Holy Bible.
I can't see myself. I can't
Interesting
see Amanda.
that they're like pairing the Christianity. It's just it's the shadow shader system. It's interesting that they're pairing the Christianity stuff with the like more occult kind of stuff. Oh yeah, that's that good old Amnesia style hiding.
Oh crap!
I was gonna say so far the game feels like the first chapter or two of Amnesia.
Definitely does.
Where like, and I didn't ever beat Amnesia, but I played through maybe the first third of it, and it starts off very strong with that like anticipation of not knowing anything.
Yes.
You don't understand what's happening, and that's why it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they start throwing more tangible monsters at you, it actually kind of lost its suspense on me, and I think that's why I stopped playing
Until you get to the one that's invisible.
That one scared me the least. Oh.
It's which one you aim it at.
This is...
Guess what? I remembered it from the... I'm just kidding. I didn't remember shit.
Yeah,
I purposely did not look at it.
We looked up on YouTube to see what people were... what indie horror games were out there.
Yeah,
and,
I'm glad we landed on this one, because I am freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, this was the first one that came up in our list, and it made me happy that we actually looked that up, because we weren't having much luck searching on itch.
Yeah.
And in Game Jolt, it was weirdly difficult to find...
What if the monster's locked behind that door?
Could be.
I don't want to open it.
I mean,
don't want to. Not gonna.
Find out.
Not gonna do it. Can't make me. Okay, but the power is off right now for the elevator, and I can't use it.
All right.
But I guess I gotta go to the stairs then. I don't think the monster's around yet.
There's blood on the wall.
Oh, that's great. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I've got blood on my walls at home. You're fancy, whatever.
It looks good over there. I like that you're checking all of your doors. Like, where can I escape? Who knows? Whoa. All right, so the bathroom's open. I would love if it's just like hiding in one of these rooms, and as soon as you open it, that's when it starts hunting you. Ooh, this seems important. is that on the wall? Is it like, it almost looks like mold.
I think it's mold.
I guess it's like an abandoned, oh, there's a note in the bed.
Yeah.
Don't want to read it? Might be something in that chest on the dresser too. Like jewelry box. Oh, music box.
Oh yeah, music boxes are always good in horror. Yeah, they're always good. If only this was Bloodborne, it would be used to stun the enemy.
Oh, is that really a thing?
It stuns one of the first boss you meet if you get the music box, but it's in an arbitrary location. But it's actually really cool. But anyway, this isn't Bloodborne. When I first came to this country, I believed a better life awaited me, but reality has betrayed me, until one day a man came to me and fed me what I most desperately sought. Hope. Mr. Huxworth wants to lead us to paradise. I will take his hand and trust him with my afterlife. I am certain that this church will offer me the salvation I seek. All of the other brothers seem as thrilled as I am. I can feel the warmth of the Creator's touch already.
It's probably good.
Age 40, Palomaya, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 2012.
It's a pretty worldly hotel cult.
Yeah, this cult gets around. But why won't it budge?
Yeah, it was budged on the other side too. There's nothing to unbudget.
It could just be like stuck, I guess. Real bad. Oh, good.
Did you check the oh, we can open each of these. I mean, that makes sense.
And then falls over because there's weights all in the front.
I mean, that happens.
I can't jump though. Alright, that's fine.
I mean, as soon as you introduce jumping, that's when you start breaking things in the game because collision.
Mm-hmm. Dick.
I had to.
That's fine.
What about those drawers?
I'm gonna get to it. I'm looking at the clock first.
The shadows definitely, like, just because the shadows are created from your flashlight,
Yeah.
like, they move around, and that kind of, like, hits your peripheral vision, too.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they work in real life, so...
Yeah, oh
it
yeah.
works.
In the men's bathroom? I mean, we just played the coma, so, should this be a safe place?
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, that's like a legit door handle, too. Man, those are some nice bathroom stalls. Hey!
Fancy-ass motherfucking hotel.
Alright, well, we know we can't hide inside those.
Which is weird.
Yeah, you can't go in the lady. Oh, wait, you are a lady. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm Amanda. This is my cult, damn it. And somebody fucked up.
What's that shrine there? Oh, it's more Jesus stuff. Do you think that it... So, like, this totally could go down the route, she is coming for us. Do you think this could go down the route of, like, preaching, like, anti-Christianity? Because it sort of feels like it's set up to be that, you know?
Right.
Do you think that's, like... Not to say that people shouldn't make games that have interesting commentary.
Go on.
Yeah, I guess maybe I don't
What?
know. The question is,
Do you think the games that are anti-Christian should be made?
well,
That are doing
games that are like anti-religion or I don't think that's.
They can totally be made. That's fine.
Yeah, as soon as I started to ask it, I was like,
As long as they're not
I
insulting, you know?
I mean, it's like, so the way I think about it is like games that villainize mental illness, for example. Those are pretty without argument, generally a negative thing. Like, you're demonizing mental illness when people with mental illnesses need help rather than to be demonized. So, like, you can, I think maybe, like, there's a similar way you could view
like
games
the person with a mental illness is evil because of the mental illness? That
right,
way?
like,
okay, not as
there's a lot of horror media specifically that says, like, you should fear people that are mentally ill because they're unstable and
Gotcha.
dangerous.
But not a game where it has an enemy in the game that is the personification of a mental illness. Not that.
and
That's fine. Is that what you mean?
I mean, that's sort of one and the same, I think.
Is it? Okay.
But at the same time, like, I guess you can make the argument of, like, is it bad to have a similar negative connotation for religion or, anything else, right? But I don't know if it is the same. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well,
I lost my job, my house, and my family. I thought of choosing the easy way out to end my torment. Came to mind more than I care to admit, but it all changed when Mr. Hawksworth approached me on a freezing night of winter. With a smile on his face, he handed me a bowl of boiling hot soup. That was the coldest night of the century, and if it weren't for him, I'm certain I would have frozen to death. He told me about this plan to build a church with the smartest, most capable people, and he asked me to join. I took his offer, and here I am now waiting to be reborn. Richard McGrath, age 50, Detroit. So this has all happened around the late 2012.
mm-hmm.
And it's 2016 right now. So this is 4 years after.
Yeah.
That is kind of unsettling. Just those lights in the distance. Because it's so hard to see anything. You never know. Ooh. But what is it? Oh, it's playing music.
Yeah. Didn't you hear? She said this song reminds her of something, or she remembers this song.
It would be really funny to me if there was no monster, because they set up so much to be like, oh, you're gonna have to remember these because you're gonna have to hide from the monster, like the dressers. Oh, well, you turned it off, and now it's stuck off.
No, that's not. The drawer is stuck.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Little drawer.
Huh. I mean, I don't think you're
Stand
gonna
up. There we go.
get around that.
I couldn't stand up. It was being.
Pretty sure it's programmed to be stuck.
No, it's supposed to be opened.
Oh. Well, maybe now it'll open. Is it red now?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's coming for you too. Oh yeah, see, they have the upside down crosses.
What if
I think they were upside down.
What if I'm she?
Maybe. Who knows?
Is anyone here?
I mean, they're totally playing off the paranormal activity kind of spook.
I don't want to go to room 205.
It's like the scary things that you cannot perceive, but they're clearly happening around you.
Oh, fuck, I have no idea where I am.
Well, I mean, we'll figure it out.
Actually, wait. I can figure this out.
You're probably by storage A.
I'm right here. I'm in 222 because this is nothing.
Oh, okay. So 205 is... Oh, so it's
the
past...
Back over here.
It's just past the bathrooms and then to the left. It's actually not that far. You might actually be in 212 right now.
Okay.
I think
I'm
you're...
gonna die. I hope you know I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die. There's death on the other side of this.
You might. Who knows? Well, that's the thing.
I must call Jeff.
It's so paranormal that, like...
Jeff, I'm in the hotel.
It makes me wonder
There's
if anything...
something wrong.
What did they do to you?
Oh, you can still talk to
They
him.
aren't here, but I saw a man. He said he knows everything about me.
I told you not to go back to this place. Why won't you ever listen to me?
And that's why you're gonna die.
The letter. It gave me hope.
All it said was come to my hotel.
Well, if your dad was missing for 5
I'm
years,
not leaving.
and then you suddenly got a letter signed
Whoever
by
said
him,
that
you'd be
letter
like,
knows about my dad.
maybe I can get him back.
Well, you know where I would do, Chris? I would go there at 7 a.m. when it's bright.
Look, man, we can't all choose our bus schedules.
And there's
Sleep on the
something wrong
bench
going
until
on.
the sun comes
Please
up.
Don't come here.
I mean, like,
Put yourself in
well,
harm's
for
way.
what reason does she have to be afraid of this place? Until she's already...
She had no reason at all.
Yeah, so, like, once you're in, you can't get out. But you don't know that it's a problem until it's too late. I mean, that's a pretty classic premise for horror stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there might be bars that block the way. So what's the doors next to you?
These are the bathrooms.
Oh, hey, look at
What in
that.
the world was that thing?
More like, what is that thing? So there is a monster. That is confirmed. Oh yeah, it could loop around. That's not the way you want to go. It's the door literally, that one, yeah. I'd laugh if it, like, comes around the corner. Oh, this is great.
So, how's the timer?
I mean, we're over time. We're at the 30-minute mark right now. 8-4. All right, I'm going to write this down.
4925.
84925. Yes? Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, we're going to do this. It's fine, Eddie.
Oh, fuck me.
Just don't get caught. I mean, that's the challenge now, right? Now we know the monster's out there.
Oh.
Yeah, don't turn out the light unless you have to. I don't hear anything. Okay, you know where to go, right?
No, I don't. Fuck, where was I?
I think it was storage A, actually. I think it was in the direction where the monster is. Do it, buddy.
Oh, happy day.
You'll be fine.
All right, so back down around through the pillar to my left.
Yeah, and then you'll turn left. Right here.
We're going for it.
It'd be funny if he doesn't even show up. I mean, like, this being an alpha, they may not have even been ready to, like, have the AI for it.
Yeah.
But what do we know, you know? Well, actually, you did really good at finding it. Okay, 8, 4.
Whoops.
Hit the back key. Or just 8.
Funny enough, that was actually 8 that I was pressing. 8.
4, 9, 2, 5. Check mark.
I'll be honest though. I like this. This is impressive that I can actually just do this without going into another menu. I can just aim at each button. I like that a lot.
That's some good game feel then.
Yeah.
It means that the mouse controls worked out well. Should probably look in there.
Fuck off.
There's always something creepy about empty wheelchairs.
Oh my god. There is everything creepy about this shit.
And like, it's made out of wood, no less.
Yeah.
There's something like old school medical science, like before they knew what they were doing, kind of like insane asylum, kind of like poor abused people in those wooden wheelchairs. Oh, there's a note on the wall.
Yeah, that's great.
And almost something.
Sorry, hang on. I'm just trying to
Make sure you're not going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a
Ba-na-na-na.
crowbar?
Great. We need a weapon.
Wait, hold on.
Yay.
And almost all things are
Sorry, I'll just get up here.
by the law purged with blood, and without shedding of blood is no remission. So do we have to use the crowbar to... That's a bad idea. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm so happy this is our Halloween finale.
Use the crowbar. Why did you tell me
I think
to use
it's
the crowbar?
I think it's just going to be when you have the I don't think it's a weapon. I think it's a tool. Like a crowbar's supposed to be. Sorry, buddy. I mean, like, I would assume right click if anything.
We are at a great spot.
To keep playing?
Oh my god.
I mean, the alpha may not even be much longer than this. I would look it up, but I don't have my phone, so. That wasn't there before. That is very, like, it feels kind of Chthonian, kind of creepy. Like, it's some kind of, like,
Oh my
weird
God.
idol that, like, you're like, what is that?
Fuck you.
Like,
Just fuck you.
is Cthulhu going to, like...
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
It's like half
I'm not opening that door. I hope you know that I'm not opening this fucking door.
It may not even be behind the door, Eddie. It may be behind you. Ooh. Yeah, so we got the crowbar, but what do we use that for? Do we just, like, pry open some boards? Well, I guess we could do that. You got it, man.
Wait.
I mean, that's like...
Oh. I thought it was a power switch for the elevator.
Yeah, the
Circuit breaker.
crowbar's not going to be for moving the bars.
You know what? This may have been here when before we went. No, it wasn't.
No,
That shit
it
was
definitely
not
wasn't.
there.
We would have noticed that. I mean, like, the paranormal spooks
Although I
change
gotta
things.
say though, fucking great placement of that afterwards, because like you're crouched down. I was like, oh, you're gonna turn the corner right now.
It was good.
It was very good.
Yeah, no, you need to hide. I mean, probably not in there, but go inside. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, good call turning off the flashlight. That's an easy mistake to make. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, I'm into this. It's glowing eyes. There's just enough light that you can kind of see it. This is good. I like this a lot.
Oh, God. Okay.
So, like, going back to our discussion about amnesia, like, this takes, maybe it wasn't inspired by it, but I think that it's following a similar design philosophy. Are you done, buddy? Okay. I won't force you to do it.
I'm done.
But
I am done.
I think it takes a similar design philosophy where less is more. So not seeing the monster and not knowing when the monster is going to appear is scary. It's terrifying. Not being able to see the monster very clearly once you do encounter it is also terrifying because you don't get a good look at it. And you know, this was set up to have just enough light that we get a minor glimpse.
I want to see what happens.
Yeah.
I just want to see what happens. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, you're freaking weird. No? Oh. Oh.
Wow, I'm actually surprised. I mean, this is an alpha.
It's alpha, so I'm certain if it has to be a thing. It has to be put in. It has to be.
Oh yeah.
It's gotta be.
I would be shocked if they don't have a behavior.
If the developers see this, I'm telling you, put it in. It will be so good. Ugh.
Yeah, because,
Fuck.
I mean, if they don't, then it sort of kills exactly what I'm trying to say, is that because we don't see it in good light, it remains terrifying. But as soon as we start getting a really good look at it, our minds aren't filling in the gaps, and it stops being as terrifying because it still is like unknown because what is it? But there's more unknown if we can't even really see a good glimpse of it.
Who wants to see me get killed by the monster?
I mean, go for it, man.
Now that I saw him, I don't care anymore.
Oh, you're out. I was like, what is happening?
Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Oh.
He's got like a zipper on his back. Is that it?
Okay.
I mean, like, it's alpha, so...
Alpha. Yeah, it's alright.
See, but like, now it's much less terrifying. You experience the monster. I feel like you could go through...
Terrifying.
Overall, I'm pretty impressed. I think it's a really good start. I'm genuinely curious to see how the devs take the game forward. And check out the alpha.
It's really good.
Beat the game, beat the alpha, and then make fun of Eddie on Twitter.
Please
be
do,
like,
because...
you're a wimp, Eddie.
It's fine. It's really good. Oh, it's really good. It's very suspenseful.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Question of the day.
I mean, okay, let's be honest, though. I did expect to see the monster after coming out of storage. Like, I expected it was going to happen. But it was still very nice and suspenseful.
Yeah.
It was still good. It's like...
Realizing it was there wasn't as scary as, where do I go?
Yeah. If you didn't search through every room, like, okay, coming down that hallway the first time before you get the code to go up to the door, like, if you're looking at all the doors, like, oh, this one won't budge, this one won't budge, that's 3 in a row that won't budge, I'm not even going to touch the rest of the doors. And then you're like, oh, I need a code. Go find the code, come back, and then you come out. I was like, fuck am I supposed to go?
And let's talk about that too before we wrap up the episode. But the level design of that specific area, right by that door with the code, there's a long stretch of hallway before you hit other doors on the wall from the door with the key code.
Yeah.
So you exit that, you open that door, you see the monster, the door closes behind you, you see the monster. I think it was incredible. I like that the game, with its level design, told Eddie, I gotta go. So what do? You go the direction that's least closest to the monster, which is behind you.
Yeah.
The door's locked.
Yeah.
What do? You
good.
You panic. Because now you know you've not only wasted time that the monster has had to notice you, but you have to move closer to the monster and hope that you're going to evade it still. That's perfect. That's like exactly what that section needed to be. If there were any main takeaway, that one specific moment was excellently crafted. And I'm happy you were playing it. Because if it were me, I would have been like, whatever, it's the monster. I'm just going to go forward and I'm going to go in the door and I'm going to hide because that's what the game wants me to do.
You needed me to be the one to play it.
And the game wants players to be in that moment, right? And to be panicking.
Yeah.
And so I'm so happy that the game facilitated that. And so that's why I have hope for the rest of this game.
I do too, yeah. Oh,
it's good. I'm into it. So question of the day, what was done through the design to really drive the suspense and the fear forward? I shared a lot of my thoughts, but I think that there's more than just what Eddie and I touched on.
Yeah.
And play through it too. I definitely give it a shot.
I mean, I know what's going to happen, but still, play through it. See where else you can go after you get killed after you hide from the monster the first time. Because there's got to be a way. There's going to be more. Maybe way to turn the power on.
Yeah.
Gotta figure it out. It's probably not in yet, but no, it'll be.
I don't know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you to everyone who's watched our Halloween series.
Yeah, thanks.
This has been going on all month, so if this is your first one, check out some of the other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we did some fun stuff.
This was by far the scariest one.
Yeah. I'm happy this is our finale for the month.
Yeah. If you watch this one first, now you can go back and watch Warden and the Werewolf and just be like...
Walden and the Werewolf.
Walden and the Werewolf and just be like, well then.
You could see us drained of our energy.
It's so funny.
Anyway. Well, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Have a good one.